Alright, my dudes, real quick video just because I do have to give a final warning before, well, I gotta go to sleep right after this. A final warning to make sure to please watch the movie Barbie. I understand that it was released recently because, normally I wouldn't cover a movie like this early, with the exception of Soul, just because of spoiler alerts. But if you have not watched, so please go watch Barbie. I mean, obviously I was trolling people. I was never going to do the fun of your life for real, just because I don't want to tell people what actually happens when you die, unless people actually care and like bug me about it. But I watched this movie like 4 times. So, I mean, Barbie, this movie. I mean, I did have to look. I mean, doing these movie breakdowns take way too long. I spent like hours watching and like cutting this shit out. I mean, my god, dude. I have to tell you anything important about this movie. I mean, I can tell you why I don't want to do this movie. This movie, look, first of all, I'm gonna get crucified for talking about this movie. Like, I don't think people understand what this movie is really about, dude. This movie is a sardonic inversion of reality, a product of like the Frankfurt School. My stereotypical Margaret Sanger feminism, silent weapons for quiet wars, the Theodore Adorno brainwashing types to basically end up black wizard inversion of femininity. And there's a lot of things about this movie, actually. It's very specific of, you want to talk about the occultic reasons why they released this movie? I had to watch like for the 4th time to realize what it's really about, because of its referencing to Fight Club, The Wizard of Oz, The Matrix. Fight Club, Wizard of Oz, The Matrix. I don't know, there's a bunch of movie referencing into this movie. But basically, this movie is actually the inversion. That's very dangerous. That means it's the era of the unenlightenment of man. And, like, this is bizarre. It's because, I'm only like 30 something, right? And like we had a previous similar age that this happened. Actually, it was the 1998 period, 1998 to 1999, and then they had a 3-year grace period up until like 2001 for that event. Whatever, that was the age for the movie enlightenment. All right, you basically had movies like The Truman Show, all the truth or trope shows, which is like Truman Show, Dark City, like The 13th Floor, you got The Matrix, those type of movies, right? Okay, so right now you had like the Barbenheimer Oppenheimer thing. It's like the birth. Look, I did Wizard of Oz, right? Wizard of Oz is about the enlightenment of Dorothy through the natural feminine axis, through Glenda the Good Witch, the beatification of the pink and the diamond dog star, and her reversal from her journey through Oz as a deaf bardo for her enlightenment. This movie is actually the reverse of the Wizard of Oz. It is the unenlightenment of the feminine axis. Like when I said the enlightenment of Barbie, I was actually being facetious, because obviously if you're a woman, this is what you don't do. And because of this, it's like the birth of the new world, which is about destroying the feminine axis. But the problem is that because of look, I mean, I don't know if I can even really talk about this. All right, like there's like a cartoony portrayal of the patriarchy and the broskies and all this shit. Look, I mean, first of all, look, I was like a dude bro back in the day. All right, that's just kind of common, but I mean, can I really talk about this on YouTube? I don't think I can. Like, this is, whatever, dude. Look, I'm gonna go to sleep. I'll watch this. Well, it depends. I might change my mind when I wake up. Like, you know how I am. I like to change my mind last second. Look, probably not. God, dude. It's mostly because, look, man. I mean, I've been talking about Barbie for months. You look at my avatar. It's literally wearing that pink and blue Barbie color crap. I mean, there's reasons for the things that I do. Oh yeah, dude. I mean, look, why is everyone so obsessed with the whole what is Ken's fur coat symbolizing? I I mean, it's not obvious. It's symbolizing the hunter, like Orion. Has to do with, like, matriarchy is the gathering society, which occurs from societies that happens around the equator where it's warmer regions. The patriarchy, I mean, that comes from hunter societies, that we have this idea of hunter-gatherer, for where it's colder. And obviously, its relationship to the word pink. That's why he has to cast off his mink. And when he threw off his mink jacket, it's actually a slipping of his, I mean, look, it's the inversion of masculinity. I mean, I'll talk about that later, because, like, basically when he throws off his coat, it literally says, Fojo, Mojo, Mink. Like, but look, here's the problem. There's a very specific problem with this movie. And why I don't know if I should actually cover it. I mean, but I will, because people bug me. This movie is the inversion of Kabbalism. Like, I've never actually seen a movie like this. It's strange. Like, I'm usually used to, like, Gnostic Enlightenment movies. This is a Kabbalistic Gnostic unenlightenment. Like the descent down to Malkuth through the destructive feminine axis and delusion. Like, Dorothy wanted an enlightenment in her journey through Oz. Barbie wants to descend down into Earth and experience shit. Like, what the hell? That's why she went to her gynecologist at the end. Whatever do, look, I gotta go to sleep. Well, yeah, I apologize for trolling you guys. Like, you know how it does. I mean, I might just wake up and change my mind. Alright, peace.